Hi, welcome to my home. I'm Linda, and I'm so glad that you have taken the time for you to make this beautiful yoga or meditation pillow with me. So, I want to show you the pillow. Take a second to explain my creative process with the fabric and show you the pattern piece. So, you can think of this pillow as a five-pointed star or a lotus flower. I personally like to think of it as a lotus flower. And you can see on this particular pillow I've used three different fabrics, and the back or the bottom is identical to the top. So also you'll notice that I have used a patch or my logo, the best version of you, in the center on both the front and the back, or top and the bottom. So that is a really good idea, and I highly recommend you doing something in the center. If you don't have a logo, you can go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and purchase a patch. But that hides any imperfection when all of the seams come together in the center. So I would recommend that you do that. Also, you'll notice that my pillow has a handle, and this is great for carrying or hanging it. Also, you'll notice that this pillow has a zipper, and it's a 7-inch zipper. I've also included a little tab out of a thin piece of fabric, or you can use ribbon, just so that the zipper pull can tuck underneath there, so that when you're doing yoga or even meditating, your zipper won't accidentally come undone. So I'm going to pull it open here, unzip it, and show you what's inside. So it is filled with natural buckwheat hulls, and they're trying to escape. So if you have ever used a buckwheat hull filled pillow, you know what I'm talking about. They are amazing. So when you sit on this buckwheat pillow, it will just form to your body. So it is wonderful. So if you're thinking, buckwheat, oh my goodness, I was good up until the zipper, that's fine. I've got you. You don't have to do a zipper. You can leave an opening in order to fill it with the buckwheat hulls, and then just stitch it up by hand when you're finished, and it'll be fine. So don't let the zipper scare you away from making this pillow. So that's the pillow. I'm going to set it aside. And now I want to talk a little about the creative process here. So in my town, I am able to get upholstery samples. If you are not able to get those, that's okay. You can use Fabric by the Yard. I have some here. But whether I'm using Fabric by the Yard or upholstery samples, I like to lay everything out and just see what goes nicely together. And I will say I do really like using the upholstery samples because, once they go out of circulation, I'm sure they're just thrown away. So I feel like I'm upcycling and helping the environment a little too. So, but however you want to do it, you will just decide your creative process. And this is where you do you. You make the pillow that makes you happy. You can do one solid color if you want. It will still be beautiful. So if you're going to do that, if you use one solid color for the top and the bottom and the dimensional pieces, you are going to need 1.5 yards. Another thing that really looks cool is if you do the top and the bottom in one fabric and then do your dimensional pieces in another fabric, like a decorative fabric. So that really looks good too. Again, it's just up to you, whatever you want to do. So this is the pattern piece. You also have, it's not really a pattern piece, but you need fabric for the strap and for that little tab, but those are just little rectangles that I'll tell you the measurements for. But you need 15 pieces of this in order to make the entire pillow. So if you are using it by the yard or using by the yard fabric, It doesn't matter if you get 45-inch fabric, wide fabric, or 54-inch. You will be able to get 4 pieces out of 13 inches of fabric. So if you're using multiple fabrics, you will need to get 13 inches, and that will give you 4 pieces of the lotus petals. Now you'll just have to decide how many fabrics you want and allow 13 inches for 4 pieces of the lotus petals. So the pattern will be provided. You can download it, and the measurements for the strap and the little tab. So that's the process. I hope that you enjoy this. I love making them. Also, I find that with this pillow, it just makes my meditation and my yoga practice even better than it already was. So I hope you find the same to be true. Namaste, and thank you so much.